All right, we're at the St. Regis downtown Osaka, Japan. Last night we were at the W, now we're at the St. Regis. This is one of the most original luxury properties here in Osaka. I believe it's about 13 years old, but it still looks a lot more better than the Ritz-Carlton. That's why I chose it over that one. But I'm excited to check it out and see if it's worth the high price. Let's go. All right, here we are heading in. This hotel opened in 2013, so it is a little bit on the older side, but it's not quite showing it. We do have the corner room. It's the deluxe corner room here at the St. Regis. And coming in, we have the windows on this side as well as on that side in the bathroom. But right away, very different feel from the W. This is a more classic luxury, while the W is more distinctive. So the classic luxury, it's going to be more neutral tones, very sophisticated, luxurious, and you definitely get the classic St. Regis feel in this room. So we do have a very nice spacious closet in here, equipped with robe and as well the slippers. So we'll go ahead and take a look at these and kind of see what they look like. But I can already tell the robe is, okay, these are very nice. So these are actually the first hotel I've ever seen these St. Regis slippers at. I've been to 10 different St. Regises, but this one is very unique. It says St. Regis here. This actually is not a brand standard, but I can already tell it's nicer than the brand standard, which is the Frette products. Okay, now over here we have the mini bar. They did tell us when we check in we get 3,000 yen worth of free whatever we want. I'm not sure if that's just for ambassador members or platinum and higher. I'll have to find out, but very beautiful. We do have the Nespresso machine as well as the tea maker, the hot water boiler. And then we have very fancy glasses in here. So you have all of these, and then we have really cool looking teacups and a little teapot back there, and then some amenities here. So very sophisticated, very nice, very luxurious and high end. Great. Now the room itself, this is the corner room with the 2 double beds. So we got both of those. I really like the backlit headboard here and kind of the design above the beds. You also have the really indented ceilings here with kind of the big crown molding. Now the cool thing, I don't think I've seen this before, is in front of beds for the TV, it's actually hidden. And this actually opens up, and then you can actually view the TV then, or you can completely close this if you don't want to look at it. So that's very unique and cool, but also just all the little lights everywhere. Now the room is carpet, so keep that in mind. Over here we have a little seating area, which is very nice to sit at. They already delivered some tea for us. And then this is our view. This is the 17th floor. So it's not as high as the 27th that we were just at the W, but it still is a great view kind of looking out over Osaka. You have a more traditional work desk here, complete with all the highlighters, pencils, pens, things you would need for that. So more traditional work desk than kind of like the bar setting at the W, but just very sophisticated, all these wood tones, just very classic luxury that you'd expect from a St. Regis. Now going into the bathroom, this is one of the coolest bathrooms. This does have the sliding door like we are seeing at a lot of properties, but coming in, we can control everything right here and turn everything on and off. So we have the separate toilet area over here, as well as then the shower. And this looks like an experience shower. I've never had this before, but you actually have jets on the sides here. So I think they kind of shoot out so you can have water. I actually don't even see that there's a rainfall shower at all up there. So I guess it's just this and this. So that's going to be interesting. Usually at luxury hotels, they always have a rainfall shower. Now, very few hotels in the world you'll ever go to have a tub looking right out with a view. It's very rare to see this. So this is a very unique hotel here, that this corner room does have this tub with a view while you're in the tub. And not only that, there's also a little screen here so you can actually watch TV while you're in the tub. This St. Regis is also one of the first ones I've seen that actually has the cool St. Regis emblem embedded onto all their towels, as well as these ones down here. So that's a really cool thing. They also do not have the standard St. Regis soaps. This one has the La Chimini, it looks like, by Redo. And the only other place I've seen this is the Lee Meridian in Dubai, the resort and spa. That's the only property that I've seen those at, but very unique. Also, the granite here and this countertop is all dark, as well as the floor in here. So the carpet is in the bedroom wall, and here it is going to be that nice tile, but then it continues up here, and up the sides of the wall you have that little bit lighter shade. Okay, overall I'm very impressed. It's not as modern as the W, but it still is a very classic luxury feel. I'm still very inspired. This room is very big size, and it is very high end. You also get the butler service here, so they're actually bringing us special tea while I speak. So that is a great feature. Also very flawless check-in, very nice. Let's go explore the rest of the property. The St. Regis Osaka is one of the original 5-star luxury hotels in downtown Osaka. It was opened October of 2010, so it is getting a little older. So it is about 13 years old, which is showing its age a bit. Now this is the arrival entrance right when you walk in, the first impression. The property is designed to blend Western architecture details and Japanese design. The property is located right by a train station, so it's very convenient. It connects you to 3 lines within the city. Now this was the lobby. It was dated. The chairs were a little older. The style was just not my style, but the rooms were very decent. They were very luxurious, but not over the top, and definitely a lot of things would need a renovation like the chairs, but it did have incredible views. The property does offer 160 rooms and suites. It also was impressive that they had automatic opening blinds. That's a must for luxury properties. The bathroom was very nice. I liked the experienced shower. I just wish it also had rainfall. The tub also had a great view, and the butler service was the highlight, where they will bring you tea, coffee, complimentary anytime. Also, when we first got to the room, they explained to us all the amenities. There also is a little box thing where they can actually deliver goods to you, and then you can pick it up right in your room later on. Now, the property does also have the St. Regis bar, which has plenty of drinks for purchase. It is a very nice area. It's getting a little older, but very nice. Now, during the breakfast time, they do actually set up the bar area with a whole bunch of different foods as part of the breakfast, which is connected to the main restaurant here, which is the Italian restaurant. Now, for breakfast, it's not Italian, of course, but it was a nice setting, very crowded. Outside of that, they do have coffee and tea available to guests in the morning. Now, this is where we had breakfast in the French restaurant, and that's because the other one was a little bit full. Now, this is a beautiful place to have breakfast if they're accommodating it during your stay, but it was gorgeous. A huge buffet, all you could want for drinks, for fruits, for things to pick, and then they also had a menu on top of that where you could also then order any foods that you wanted as well. I decided to order an omelet, and they even had some ice cream and stuff, so that was really, really nice and beautiful. Now, this is the spa area. I will be honest, this is the most unattractive to the eye spas I've ever been to out of all the luxury hotels. It is just very basic. I do not recommend. There's nothing special. It's not beautiful. I highly recommend maybe going to the W Osaka for your spa treatment. The fitness center also leaves a lot to be desired. It's just kind of small, some older equipment. Now, it does have views, but that's about it. Now, in Osaka, we did go to the team lab experience in the gardens, which was just gorgeous. And then we also got recommended by our butler to a sushi place that we did try. We absolutely loved it. Okay, now for the review of the St. Regis Osaka, I'm going to start with the room. Room is 5 out of 5. It is very clean, very comfortable, very spacious for Osaka. The bathtub with the views looking out to the city is also very unique. Very nice room. Next up is going to be inspiration. How inspired, though, was I by the room and the property? That is going to get a 4 out of 5 for me. It's a little bit of a lower score just because this property is kind of showing its age. While it still is nice and luxurious, it is looking kind of tired after over 10 years of being open. The rooms too, they're nice. That's why I chose to stay here, but they're not as wow and inspiring as like the new W or a lot of other newer luxury properties that I've been to. So that's a little bit lower for inspiration, as well as the lobby, all the seats, everything like that. It is getting a little bit on the older side. Next up is going to be the service, 5 out of 5. Everyone is very friendly, accommodating. The butler service is very nice. They will bring you tea to your room at any time. As well as give you recommendations. They helped us find a really amazing sushi spot. And then the service as well with other requests has been right on top every single time. Very good service. Value is going to be a 4 out of 5. That's what I come back. How much do I value the property? While it is very nice, if I am back in Osaka, it would not be my top picks. I would definitely choose to go back to the W, the new W here. This one is very nice, but it's not on the top of my list, as once you've kind of been here once, it is getting a little tired. Like I mentioned, I don't need to come back until maybe they renovate the property. But the service is excellent. You will not be disappointed with the service. The rooms, like I mentioned, are also spacious and big, so they're still nice. It's just not going to be as modern and clean. Well, it's still clean, but not as modern and like new and that amazing vibe that W has. Nothing else in the world is even remotely close to that really cool level. It's just so wow. So overall, great property, still consider it. It's not, of course, as modern as new as the W Hotel is, but it still is a more classic luxury, and it does also have that butler service. Now for the points redemption with Marriott Bonvoy, it is going to be about 54,000 to about 70,000 points per night. Every once in a while, a night would spike to 80,000 points, which is a lot. The average nightly retail price, though, in USD is about $350 to $500-ish. So if the points is around, I'd say 50,000 points or under, I'd recommend using points. Otherwise, you might want to consider using cash. But overall, still a pretty good value. Thanks so much for watching. This was Hotel 2 out of 2 in Osaka, and today we're getting ready to head to the JW Marriott Nara.